Good day, wonderful learners! Welcome to our channel. In English, adding suffixes is an important way to create new words and change their meaning. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use common suffixes to form nouns. Stay with me until the end of this video to learn about it. We'll also have a free quiz at the end to help you practice what you have learned today. Let's get started. Let's start with the definition of what a suffix is. A suffix is a group of letters which are added to the end of a word, and it helps to create new words. We can form a different part of the speech by adding suffixes to the original word. The first suffixes are or and er, and they're commonly used with nouns which describe professions or people who do specific actions. For example, you can drive a car, so you're a driver. You teach dance, you're a teacher. You paint pictures, you're a painter. You speak in public, you're a speaker. You can translate texts, you're a translator. You operate a car, you're an operator. Of course, there are some exceptions and some Latin-based verbs where the suffix or is used, such as doctor, professor, actor. Next suffixes are ist, ism, ity, ty. The suffix ist is used for people who do or believe in something. For example, art, artist, cycle, cyclist, realism, realist, materialism, materialist. The suffixes ity and ty are used to form abstract nouns from adjectives. These nouns often describe a state, quality or condition. For example, secure, security, active, activity, responsible, responsibility, safe, safety. The suffixes, which you can see now on the screen, are used to form abstract nouns, usually from verbs, and they describe actions, processes or states. For example, decide, decision, predict, prediction. The suffix we use to form nouns often depends on the last letter or letters of the original word. When the original word ends with de, se, ss or mit, the suffix used is usually SION. For example, decide, decision, provide, provision, discuss, discussion. If the original word ends with t or te, pt, ct, you can use tion. For example, predict, prediction, erupt, eruption, act, action, edit, addition. Moving further, and next suffixes are ment and ness. Ness is put to adjectives to describe a state or quality, and ment is put to verbs to describe an action or result. For example, happy, happiness, sad, sadness, lazy, laziness, move, movement. Our last pair for common suffixes is ans and ins. There isn't a perfect rule for when to use ans or ins, but some patterns can help. If the verb ends in these suffixes, it's often used with the suffix ans. If the adjective ends in this suffix, it's usually ans. For example, appear, appearance, endure, endurance, different, difference, patient, patience. Of course, there are many exceptions. So, how can we remember which suffix to use with such a variety of words? You might learn words in groups of families. For example, drive, driver, assist, assistance, decide, decision, and so on. Here you will know not only the verb, but also the noun. Reading, listening, watching can help you to memorize some words and their part in the speech. For example, when you watch news or listen to music or podcasts, you focus not only on given information but also on the words which are used and how words change depending on their role in a sentence. I hope this explanation was clear and helpful, and if you want more practice, please follow the link in the video description for our free quiz. If you found this video valuable, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us out. Thank you for watching and see you next time.